Hey everybody, thanks for watching Peace, Love, and Guns. This is, of course, the Sig MPX chambered in 9mm Parabellum. It's sporting this beautiful burnt bronze Cerakote done by none other than Gray Fox Gunsmithing, who we're currently on the property of right now at Gray Fox Ranch. So, yeah, let's take a look at this thing. I mean, we got this nice little tight package here. They've got a folding stock on this. It has a Sig's little folding brace. You can see that it does that, and it has the little arm things in there so that you can strap it to your forearm. But as we all know, you know, it makes a nice little tight little package. This one is outfitted with a hollow sun with a dot on it. You said you can do like the circle and dot. That's kind of neat that it gives you that option, and it is the solar powered optic, so yeah, neato. It's got a rather kind of handsome appearance on this guy, and it has the AR standard control scheme like we're familiar with. You've got a safety, which is ambidextrous. You have an ambidextrous magazine release, which is a push button on one side and more of a lever style on the other. So that's pretty awesome that Sig is putting that on there. But it is a little bit of a compromise because it's an AR platform, and they have to do it a little bit different on either side. It does have a bolt hold open release that is extended, so you've got the paddle on this side, and then you have actually a push button on this side, so that's kind of a neat factor there. One thing to consider perhaps is that there is no way to lock it back from this side, which I think would be value added. I'm used to having a tactical link or a Magpul bad lever that I can lock this back, or like with the Bushmaster ACR, you've got a feature down there. But it's kind of cool that they have that as a, you know, a bolt release feature right there. And it does go pew pew. Yeah, let's see if I can do this without hurting myself. Yeah, so it folds up very nice and tight. You can have it in a backpack, perhaps as an active shooter response kit. Come out with it and snap it open. This does rotate around, which annoys the owner, and I can see where that would maybe cause some issue. But whatever, it's pretty cool that it, you know, it comes like that.
See that? You see that?
Yeah.
It's always unpredictable. You don't even know where it's gonna be.
Yeah, so this is a 4.5-inch barrel.
Have fun with your editing.
Yeah, that's a little annoying that flips over.
Very annoying.
Woo! That is some good, clean fun right there. I mean,
you go through ammo like crazy.
So the Timney trigger that's been put on here, the flat face trigger, I rather like that. It feels really good.
Mm-hmm.
It connects, yeah, translucent 30-round magazines that have been modified by the owner to be a 35-round magazine. That's pretty cool. And nice big old magazine well right there. And yeah, that is just a sick little platform. I want one. Like, yeah, I want one. Tap, 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 and it just connects. Love it. It's awesome.
I wouldn't mind the MCX too much.
Yeah, I want the MCX next.
All right, we have Nicole Briddon of Gray Fox Ranch.
First time shooting this. All right. All right, we're ready. pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, it's fun.
Go ahead, keep on shooting.
No, someone else have a turn.
Alright,
That's
figure
easy.
it out.
All right, let's do it.
Put a bunch on this that plate right there.
On this little
Yeah, give us some like ding 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 on there.
All right, let's get some ding dings.
We like those ding ding dings.
Yeah, got
I
him.
love how accurate it is.
That was really easy to shoot.
It's so accurate.
Very nice.
I mean, great gun for grandma, the wife, the kids. I mean, everybody. This is
Yeah,
an
it's
every
easy.
man's gun
It's
right
very
here.
easy to shoot. It's fun to shoot. Pew, pew.
How do you like that Timney trigger?
Pretty cool. Yeah, it's very easy. Very nice. And it looks
Gorgeous
good.
gun. Looks good in the thun.
Very nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Fun to shoot, huh?
Oh yeah, I want one.
All right.
This platform is actually a short stroke piston system rather than some AR pistol builds that are less proprietary than this. Those tend to be recoil or blowback platforms, whereas this is you know, a locked breech with a short stroke piston. This is kind of what that system looks like. It's a pretty handsome little setup from Sig there. You can see that it's buffered, and it does have the cutouts for the trigger pack, just like a standard AR-15. It does use a proprietary trigger, so that should be noted. But you can find triggers like this. So this is a Timney trigger pack, and you just have to make sure that you're not using an AR trigger pack, because it's proprietary. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Let's see you load that up there, boy.
I'll show you right now. All you do is press it in like an AR. Oh, oh shit. Boom. Just pops right in.
What is that?
Oh yeah, and Oshi. Oshi is like really good, delicious.
The formal arigato is arigato goes.
Alrighty guys, Sig MPX, it's ready to shoot.
No bolt
That's all
hold
she
open.
wrote.
What happened there?
That's all she wrote. 35 rounds, man.
Well, where's the bolt hold open?
Huh? I wonder why I didn't lock back. The dot on it is very dim, though. Sorry, go ahead.
Fucking braces.
You just want more bullets out of that thing, man.
No hold open.
It doesn't hold. It didn't hold open again.
No, it didn't.
That's not good.
Might just need some lube in there. It's a little dry.
What do you think of that, William Briddon?
Well, she works. If you're wanting one of these and you're not wanting to spend like $1 million on an HK MP5, or what is it, SP5?
MP5.
SP5K, I think, right?
For the civilian.
Yeah, I think I'd recommend this for the CZ over the SP5. So, personally. because you'll get it for like $1,000 less, I think.
You gotta watch out, all those HK fanboys will come after you. Oh, the MP5, blah, blah, blah. I would argue the battery of arms on this thing is a little bit more modern, a little bit more better, but...
a lot more surface, too.
Well, you get more cross-compatibility, and, I mean, we haven't had any real failures out of this gun that I can remember. And we've shot probably, I don't know, 300-400 rounds out of it out here. At least.
Yeah,
at least.
At least.
And I can't remember ever having a failure to feed or a failure to fire. I mean, we have a couple of, you know, bolt hole opens occasionally, but it may just be because it's dry, because it is kind of dry.
And also somebody modified their magazine too, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why it may have happening that may not have much to do with the gun itself. But
somebody... For that extra 5 rounds, I mean, that is pretty dope.
Yeah, I mean...
But, I mean...
For the extra 5 rounds, you could stand to do this instead of hit the button, you know what I mean? So...
Assuming that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it may not be.
That's causing the bolt hole open failures, but...
I mean, it's hard to say for sure. But the bolt may be dirty or just something. You know.
That Holosun is nice. Sure wish they would send me some stuff to review.
We could just be, needing to wear in the internal Cerakote some more.
True.
You know, there's a lot of maybes going on.
Yeah.
Because the Cerakote is pretty new.
Very new.
So.
Very fresh.
But overall, it works well. A 9mm with a big open magwell like that is real nice because you're not going to miss it too much. You know, it doesn't really matter which angle you go in with it because it's self-correcting. So, there's a lot to be said about this thing. I'd prefer the longer barrel on it. That's a personal thing, though. But,
Well, what I'm using it for, that's why it's short. In the backpack.
I feel if I'm putting it in a backpack anyways, I can get a backpack big enough for an extra 6 inches or something. So.
That's going to be a huge-ass backpack, bro. I'm telling you.
With how small it gets, I don't think it's such a big deal.
Because that shit's already the size of my backpack right there.
It might just be the light and the angle, but I was seeing the bullets fly on this thing every shot. It was cool.
You could see them with the naked eye, too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Well, maybe you need to get laser eyes.
Like 115?
We got laser eyes.
Those Asian eyes, that's why.
We have laser eyes.
But I got Asian eyes.
Ours were more expensive. We're going back to my ambidextrous issue here. You see this right here? Full size. Minified.
Yeah, I'm not as a fan of having
any
different
company
size
that
ones.
ever watches this video or any video I'm in, please stop doing that.
Right.
Because this is easy, right?
I'd rather have the safety pushing on.
Not so easy.
Yeah.
So, you can work around that because so many different guns actually have that. That's a lot harder to... I mean, I can still do it, but it's a lot harder to deal with.
Maybe I need an aftermarket one, buddy. You can get it for me.
I would just wish they would make them the same size on both sides. If it's going to be small, cool, make it small, but make it... If you're going to make it ambidextrous, make it truly ambidextrous. Make it the same experience on both sides.
Yeah. That's why the safeties I get from my rifles are always the same size.
So there you have it, folks. The Sig MPX with a few custom modifications. But, yeah, nice tight little package. You got the Sig brace, which is a little bit annoying for those of us that are fortunate enough to own such a nice piece of hardware. It can kind of get bopped over there like when you're reloading and whatnot. But, yeah, those translucent magazines... with this Gray Fox Gunsmithing custom burnt bronze Cerakote job. It's just so beautiful. This is a nice piece, and I really think I want one. So yeah, so if you had fun today with this video, make sure to comment down in the doobly-doo below, like and subscribe to this channel, and make sure to have a nice day. This has been lent to us by a very special peace-loving guest. Peace-loving guest. It has a custom flat dark earth Duracoat done by Gray Fox Gunsmithing, and it's on load. F***ing goddamn you! It is sporting a burnt bronze Cerakote done by This is a little...
Corn feeder. It's out of corn.
Yep, I'm still financing that thing.